So today we are going to remake the video which you saw at the beginning, which is the Scarlet Witch power effect, where Wanda and Agatha powers are shown in the fight. You can see this footage here. We have created a composition and made this effect. There are 38 layers of work, you can see here. Okay, now I'm going to disable all the layers and I'm gonna keep only the footage layer, our actor footage, where the actors are pretending to be fighting. Okay, now you can see that there are no effects now. So we are going to start from the beginning. Our footage starts from here, and now our actors will get an entry. Now you can see the first actor is going for a power shot of Agatha, and the second actor is creating a power shield to protect himself. Now if I go to footage control panel, you can see I have used a colorista effect to make the footage more soothing for the eye. You can see this is the real footage and I color corrected it to make it like this. You can use your main footage also, no problem at all. Okay, now for the Agatha power flow, I used trap code particular by Red Giant. I used 2 systems only. Firstly I used 4 systems, but there are no need for 4 systems, only 2 systems can be used. For the master system, there are emitter behavior continuous, particle seconds 7000. I'm going to enable the power flow. Here you can see it now. Okay, so the changes we have to make here is the direction to uniform to directional. Then direction is spread to 1%, and rotation to X rotation to 90%, Y rotation to 93%, and Z rotation to 90%. After applying this, you have to set your velocity. I am going to make them 0 so you can see what happens. You can see the power is only here, and if I change the directions, it is the main fact 93 and 90. So the Y rotation is the main fact. If you change the Y rotation, the power flows to the second actor. And velocity to 1000. If you decrease the velocity, if I add it to 500, you can see it is half the length to the actor, so you have to set it to 1000. Okay, now I added a wall to make the power flow into right at the actor, second actor. You can see here at the physics master bounce, you can see one layer is set to wall for Agatha, 32 number layer, and I have set the collision event to kill. If I set it to bounce, the power effect will be bounced. If I select slide, the power effect will slide. So I have used the collision event kill, and to make the power effect more darker, I used 2 Agatha power flow layers. I just pressed Ctrl D to duplicate the layers. So the layer is made there, and then I used CC vector blur. You can see the amounts here. Then turbulent displace. You can see the amount is 16 and other set here. And I used some glow to make the power flow glowing, and used null light factory. Here you can see, if I disable the null light factory, you can see the hand is not glowing now. So I used null light factory to make the hand glowing. Okay, now we move on to this one, which is shield for Wanda. I'm going to enable it. You can see now the shield for Wanda. This is made earlier, and this shield is used here. Then when the Agatha power flow hits the shield, when the Agatha power flow hits the shield of Wanda, then it's depleted. You can see for the wall for Agatha, which is used for this wall for Agatha. This is a wall that is made 3D layer. 3D layers only can be used for walls. So if you use anything for a collision event, then you have to enable the 3D of it, and make sure that you transform it Z rotation to 90 degree or minus 90 degree. Okay, next on to here, I am going to enable the Agatha power now. You can see the Agatha power is here. You can see that, and to make the layer more visible, I just pressed Ctrl D to make it more visible. And here is another Agatha power that is placed at the hand to make it more visible. Okay, these are all for this shot. Then we move on to the next shot. Here is the next shot. Wanda effect is made to the next actor. You can see I used this power from Wanda and 2 layers of it to make it more visible and darker. I controlled the position to from the first actor to the second actor, and also I control the positions of the earlier powers also, so that they follow the hands of the actor. You have to do it manually, or you can just use the tracker here to track motion. Okay, next on to the next effect, that is here. It is also for Wanda power, that is going to be hit on the second actor. You can see it here. The first actor hits the second actor with the Wanda power here. Okay, next on to the next power. Here again the second actor hits the first actor with Wanda power. Now another actor hits with Agatha power. I made 3 layers of it to make it more visible. You can always use Ctrl D to duplicate the layer. Okay, now for the next fight. Okay, I am going to enable these ones now. Okay, after enabling these, you can see that the Wanda powers are visible here. I am going to upload these powers on POSIT files. You can access it from there. don't worry about these powers, where to get them or how to make them. I'm going to upload them for you so you can use them. Okay, now you have to track the motion manually to adjust the positions of these powers. You can see it here that I have tracked the motions manually to make the powers follow the hand of the actor. Okay, now the real fight begins, final fight. I am going to enable the fight sequence previews that are in this battle. Now you can see that this power is from the previous Agatha power flow power, that is just copied from the first power. I used it here, just made some adjustments, and I used the wall for Agatha power to make it limited to this portion. You can always control it from the physics and bounce. Use the wall layer as wall for Agatha power and collision event to kill, and the others are same as before. And I used Agatha power at the hand to make the hand more glowy. This is wall for Agatha power, wall layer, wall for Wanda power, also to limit the Wanda power at this portion. This is again an Agatha power at the middle, where it seems that the two powers are in collision and the two powers are making a big power ball or magic ball at the collision area. Here are the Agatha power and Wanda power mixed up to make more visible power effect. And I also used mirror, tap code mirror from Red Giant. I just changed size XYZ to 200 and vertices X to 50, vertices Y to 50. Then at the fractal I changed the evolution and used the timestamp, then set it to start from 0 to int at 100. I changed the color of the effect also to more red type to make it blend with the background or the fight sequence. Then I will come to the particles. The particles are not here yet. The particles are set to here. I used trapcode particular again to make the particles. It is just simple particle flow from this area. You can see red particles are flowing. You can use it like this. I'm showing the options that I have enabled. You can use like this. And then the final blast comes in here. I have used a Shockwave blast that is used with a turbulent displace to make the blast some turbulence in the blast, so that it feels like the powers are absorbed or powers are hitting the actors. And another thing here is power blast from Agatha that is made more bigger, which is, you can see that opacity is controlled so that the power dissipates at the end. So the power flow looks like this, and it looks like that the actors are getting hit by the power effect. And just a few motion tracking and manual motion tracking does the trick. I'm going to upload the power effects and everything else so that you can use it, and just motion track the power effects with the actor hands, or think about the physics behind the fighting sequence. Then you can use these power effects to make the fighting sequence. I may not have enabled the Wanda power flow here. You can see that the Wanda power flow is not enabled, so that I could not see Wanda powers. Okay, I also enabled wall layers so the Wanda power became red, became black, and now it's okay. Now you can see that here. So the Wanda power flow from here is made with trapcore particle. It is also same as before, that is, I changed the direction of Y rotation to -94°. That made the effect to flow from the hand to the director, and I used physics and bounce to make the collision event to kill. I used the wall for Wanda power. I have told about wall layer before, so I'm not going to tell it again. So you see, we made the video like this, and you can also use the power effects and powers to make the video. You just have to shoot a footage and start making it from the power effects. I'm going to upload it, and I hope you have learned how to make this video, and thank you for watching. Please do subscribe. Thank you.